To find our bodies in a comfortable seated pose, any easy seat that feels good for you. May you find your position. Get relaxed here as we are using our easy seat to help relax and wind down the mind and body here today. Tummies are tucked in at our navel. Spinal cords are nice and elongated, meaning we are not sunken, having that nice elongated spine. With the shoulders relaxed downward away from our ears, allowing us to relax and soothe the upper parts of our bodies. Taking a nice, deep, intentional breath in. Exhale. Breathe in deeply. Exhale. Taking a moment to notice how the breath feels within the body as we breathe our palms at heart center, coming into a seated prayer. Gazing the eyes downward or closing the eyes. Silent meditation for natural breaths. Two more breaths. As we relax our palms downward towards the earth, connecting our fingers to our yoga mat, keeping that pelvic bone tilted, lifted forward. Chin is slightly up as we are grounding to our environment. Taking a moment to notice what is going on around us, right here, right now, in our present moment, simply being aware without judgment. And during our session here today, we may hear noises and sounds. We may become distracted. However, may we only allow in what is comforting and soothing for us in our practice here today. 4 breaths. Two breaths. As we breathe our palms up above our heads, coming into that seated salute, palms are together, or seated extended mountain. Palms are separated. Whatever feels best for you, salute or extended mountain as our fingertips flows up towards the heavens, feeling that stretch, keeping that pelvic bone tilted forward. Heart chakra is lifted, chin is up. Breathe in. Exhale, we're going to twist that body towards the right. Palms come downward towards the earth as we gaze over that right shoulder, coming into that spinal twist. Allowing that spine to soothe and decompress. With the eyes gazed down, 4 breaths. Two breaths. Exhaling back to center, coming into that seated star. In our star, our palms are slightly outward towards the side. As we breathe in, exhale, twisting to the left, palms come downward towards the earth, gazing over that left shoulder, spinal twist. Allowing the eyes to gaze down and close, or close, 4 breaths. Two breaths. Exhaling back to center, coming into that star. Heart chakra is lifted, pelvic bones up. Coming into that extended mountain. Exhale into that salute, breathing those palms together. Flowing our palms down that heart center. Relaxing those shoulders down away from the ears. 2 breaths. As we breathe our palms outward towards the side, our palms can be down or our palms could be up. Whatever feels best for you. Just taking a moment to notice how that feels. Palms down or palms up. We are working our arms, our back blades, and our shoulders. 2 more breaths. If our palms are face up, we're going to turn them downward towards the earth. And we're going to rotate our arms, circular rotations forward. Just giving our arms a little bit more workout here. We are working the arms to get our bodies ready for the summer, our nice t-shirts or tank tops. So working and firming our arms. And we can make these circles as big or as small as we choose. As fast or as slow as we like. Being mindful to keep that spinal cord nice and elongated. 4 more breaths. Feeling the burn, we're going to keep on flowing. 3 breaths. 2 breaths. Finding that pause at center, breathing our palms up above our head in that seated salute, interlacing our fingers with that pointer finger pointing up towards the heavens. And we're going to breathe our arms slightly towards the back of the room. Feeling the shoulder blades squeeze together. That pelvic bone tilts forward. Chin is up. Heart chakra is lifted. This is a slight back bend. You'll feel this in your lower spine. This is also a counter stretch, soothing and relaxing the arms and the shoulders and the back blades that we just worked. Keeping that chin up. 3 more breaths. 2 breaths. Exhaling back to center, separating those palms, coming back down. Palms are towards the side. Our palms can be up. Our palms can be down. Whatever feels best for you, keeping that heart chakra lifted, chin up. 4 breaths. Two more breaths. If our palms are upwards, we're going to turn them downward towards the earth. And we're going to rotate our arms towards the back. Going as fast or as slow as we choose. Making big or small circles. Pelvic bones tilted forward. Heart chakras lifted. Chin is up. 4 breaths. Feeling the burn. We're going to keep on flowing here. 2 more breaths. We're going to find that pause, breathing our palms upwards in that salute, interlacing our fingers with that pointer finger pointing up. Heart chakras lifted, allowing the arms to slightly flow towards the back. That chin is up. You may feel this in your lumbar spine. This is also relaxing and soothing your shoulders, your arms, your back blades. 4 breaths. Two more breaths. Exhale into center. Coming into that salute, palms together. As we breathe our palms at heart center, coming into that prayer, relaxing those shoulders downward, away from the ears, eyes are gazed downward to closed. Breathe in deeply. Exhale fully. Silent meditation, 4 breaths. Two breaths. As we flow into a staff pose, legs are parallel in front of us, side by side. Backs are nice and elongated. Our toes can be pointing up or they can be pointing downward towards the earth in our staff. Whatever feels best for you. Placing our palms on our laps, keeping that pelvic bone tilted forward. Their heart chakras lifted, chin is up. Just taking a moment to relax here. Checking in with self, noticing how you feel. Tummy's tucked in at the navel. We are gazed forward. As we slightly hinge at the hips, allowing our torso to come closer to our thighs. And noticing how that feels in that lumbar back when we hinge forward. You may even feel a slight pull behind your legs and your hamstrings. Just feeling that stretch and feeling the body lengthen. Optioning to come down closer to the thighs by bringing our hands to our knees or our ankles or the bottoms of our feet. Allowing the shoulders to melt forward closer to the earth. We can even drop our head downward towards our knees if that feels good. Noticing how the closest our torso comes to our thighs, the deeper that stretch is within the body. As we take nice, subtle breaths, allowing the eyes to close or gaze down, allowing our bodies to feel and lengthen. Let's hang out here, 4 breaths of silence. 2 more breaths. Exhaling up, we're in that half forward fold, seated half forward fold. Coming back up to that staff pose. Just taking a moment to notice how we feel within our body. So the pose we just did, we went from a staff to a half seated forward fold, to a complete seated forward fold. Coming back up to that staff pose. We're going to come onto our buttocks, just slightly breathing our knees to our chest, taking our feet off the earth. You'll feel your core muscles working as we come into this pose. Feeling the abdominals working here, taking the feet off the earth. Making our knees come nice and wide-legged to the edges of our bodies laterally. Breathing our hands up and into our feet, connecting our hands to our feet. Maybe take a moment to play with our feet in our hand, lifting our legs up and down. We are working, soothing, and relaxing, loosening up our joints here in our hips, our knees as well. If all feels well, let's find that pause as we extend that left leg out towards the side or in front of us, whatever feels best for you. Just feeling that stretch and lengthen here as we extend that leg out towards the side or in front of us. Optioning to bend that knee if needed, or keeping the leg straight if that feels best. We have our heart chakra lifted and our chin is up. Taking a nice breath. Exhale. Feeling the eyes slightly gaze down. 4 breaths. Two breaths. Exhaling that leg back in, keeping our hands and our feet. We're going to keep on flowing, extending that right leg outward towards the side or in front of us. Whatever feels best for you and your body, optioning to bend that knee if that feels best, or straightening that knee. We're going to feel that lengthen and feel that stretch here. Keeping that heart chakra lifted and that chin up. Eyes are slightly gazed downward. 4 breaths. Two breaths. Exhale, breathing that leg back inward. We still have our feet in our hand. Let's band the bottoms of our feet together. We're going to come into that diamond or that butterfly. Just taking a rest here. Diamond or butterfly. This is a bound position. Bottoms of our feet are connecting. Keeping that back nice and elongated. Their heart chakra is lifted up. Chin is up. And if we choose, we can slightly hinge at the hips. Noticing that when we hinge at the hips, you'll feel that stretch in the inner thighs. Now we are working on loosening up our hip flexors here by hinging forward. Noticing how when we come closer to the earth, that stretch gets a little deeper. So listening to your body and only hinging forward as much as you feel comfortable. If we choose, we can allow those shoulders to drop forward. We can breathe that chin to the clavicle and drop that head. Taking a nice breath. Exhale. Allowing the body to relax. 4 breaths. Two breaths. Using our hands to push our torso up away from the earth. Using our hands to breathe our knees inward. Coming back onto our buttocks. Breathing our knees to our chest. Feet are back off the earth. We're going to breathe our hands back towards our feet. Playing with our feet in our hand. As we extend that left leg out to the side. Remember, we can bend our knee if needed. And we're going to breathe that right leg out to the side as well. Optioning to bend both knees, if that feels good for you. We are in our boat pose variation. We also call this bear pose. This is lengthening. It is stretching. Our pelvic bones tilted forward. Our heart chakra is lifted and our chin is up. Optioning to slightly close those eyes if that feels good. Working on a balance. Remembering we can breathe our legs outward towards the side nice and wide. Or we can slightly breathe them inward. Or breathe them all the way in. This here is a boat pose variation. We're going to hold this 4 breaths. Two more breaths. Keeping that chin up. Exhaling our feet back in. Hugging our knees into our chest. Keeping those feet off the earth with the knees hugged into the chest. Backs are straight, feeling our core muscles working here. Let's hug our knees into our chest. Feeling the body balance. 2 breaths. As we extend our legs outward, we're going to work on that regular boat pose. We can have our knees bent or we can have our legs extended up. We also can come into an extended boat by lifting our hands up slightly towards the heavens. Whatever feels best for you. Noticing that boat pose really engages the abdominal muscles, the core. We can also feel it working our thighs, our legs. Keeping that heart chakra lifted, chin up. 4 breaths. Two more breaths. Slightly crossing our feet at our ankles if we choose. And we're going to hang on to this boat pose. And we're going to pound our hands from left to right. Working our obliques a little here. Just feeling this in the body. Backs are straight. Going as fast pulling as fast or slow as you choose. 4 more breaths. Two breaths. Finding that pause at center, hugging those knees into the chest. Let's roll onto our backs, come in flat reclined position, hugging the knees into the chest. Giving the body a little moment's rest here. Allowing the shoulders to relax into the yoga mat. As we allow our knees to flow towards the left, recline spinal twist. Feel in that spinal cord, twist and soothe. You may feel your spinal cord crack. Recline spinal twist. Knees are out towards the left. Right arm comes out like a lowercase t to come deeper in that twist. We can option to gaze up at the heavens or gaze over that right shoulder. We also can extend that top leg out towards the side, coming hand to toe, if that feels good in your spinal twist. Taking a nice breath. Exhale. Six breaths of silence. Two more breaths. As we exhale back to center, hugging the knees into the chest. Exhale, knees flows to the right. Recline spinal twist opposite side. Knees flows to the right. Feel in that spinal twist. Left arm comes out to the side like a lowercase t. Now we can gaze over that left shoulder to come deeper in that twist, or we can gaze up at the heavens. Allowing the shoulder blades to relax closer to the yoga mat. Feel in that body completely soothed here. Eyes and gaze downward or closed. Now we can option to come into a reclined spinal twist hand to toe by extending that leg out, connecting it to our hand. If that feels good, reclined spinal twist hand to toe. That is an option. Or we can just relax in this twist. 6 breaths. Two more breaths. As we exhale back to center, hugging our knees into our chest. As we extend our legs up in the air or legs on a wall, invisible wall in my case, and we can point our toes upwards towards the heavens. Feeling that nice extension when we point those toes upwards. As we come nice and wide-legged, just allowing those legs to come lateral to the side. You'll feel this here in your inner thighs. Optioning to lift your feet closer to your torso. Noticing how that feels when we breathe our feet wider or closer to our body. We can also connect our hands to our ankles or our feet, our toes, and breathe those legs closer to our head and feel that stretch. Optioning to keep those toes pointed like the ballerina's foot. That is an option here. 3 more breaths. 2 breaths. Let's breathe our legs together and breathe our feet over our head, connecting our hands to the lower parts of our legs or our feet, and just lift the buttocks slightly off the earth. And you're really feeling stretch in your lumbar spine, your lower back, as well as your legs. Exhaling back to legs on the wall. As we allow our shoulder blades to connect to the yoga mat. Just taking a moment to let the back and the shoulders completely relax here. Keeping those toes pointed upwards towards the heavens. 2 more breaths. Exhaling into our happy baby. Breathing those knees inward, closer towards the body. Hands comes between our thighs and out towards the sides. Happy baby. Feet are up in the air. Our bodies are completely relaxing. This happy baby is a hip opener. It is a relaxing and soothing hip opener. And if we rock our body from side to side on the earth, we'll notice how the floor soothes and relaxes that spinal cord. Rocking is just an option. We can stay still in our happy baby. We also can go into a shoulder press, which is when we lift our legs over our shoulder, which prepares us for pretzel pose. So whatever feels best for you, happy baby, shoulder press, or pretzel pose. 6 breaths. 4 breaths. New breaths. Taking a nice deep breath in as we come out of this happy baby. Exhaling our knees into our chest, hugging them in, knees to chest. Relaxing those shoulder blades to the yoga mat. 2 more breaths. We're going to flow into a bridge pose, keeping our knees in the air, placing our feet flat on the earth. Knees in the air, feet are flat on the earth. Palms are on the earth, flat next to our buttocks as we use our feet and our palms to lift our buttocks, our pelvic bone off the earth. Feeling that gluteus maximus come nice and high, pelvic bones tilt up. You'll feel that gluteus maximus squeeze your buttocks here, getting nice and tight. We are rounding and lifting that gluteus maximus. Now we can pulse it up and squeeze it tight, or we can slightly pulse it back down and then squeeze it back up again. And feel that buttocks round and get tight. That buttocks is the biggest muscle in the body. We can really work that muscle, round it, lift it, and do a lot with that gluteus maximus muscle if we train it. So coming down slightly and lift it up, making it nice and tight and strong. Holding it if you choose. And we're going to play around with this bridge pose and work this gluteus maximus for 10 breaths, doing whatever feels best for you here in this bridge. Just feeling that muscle work. 10 breaths, freestyling here. Bridge pose. Optioning to breathe the palms underneath the buttocks. You'll feel your shoulder blades walking closer to your spinal cord. Coming into that deeper bridge. 9 more breaths. 7 breaths. Squeezing up. You're going to feel that burn. We're going to keep on flowing. No stopping here. Gluteus maximus. Nice big buttocks muscle here. Working that muscle. 5 more breaths. Let's pulse it slightly down and pulse it up. Feeling that squeeze. 4 more breaths. 2 breaths. Feeling that squeeze. Tight, tight. Let's do a bonus here. Pulse it down towards the earth and squeeze it up nice and tight as you can, feeling that burn. Counting at 5. We're going to count down to 1. 5. Squeeze it up nice and tight. 4. 3. 2. 1. Exhale. Uninterlacing the fingers. Breathing the buttocks towards the earth. Hugging the knees into the chest. This is a counter stretch here. Knees to chest. Feeling that squeeze. Let's really hug those knees into the chest. Slightly lifting that head off the earth. Breathing that chin to the clavicle to feel that nice counter stretch here. Exhaling back down. Head connects to the earth. Shoulder blades connects to the yoga mat. Knees are still to our chest, hugged in. Eyes are gazed down to close. Breathe in. Exhale. 2 breaths. Let's continue working on this counter. Reverse pigeon. We're going to cross this right thigh over that left knee. Reverse pigeon. That right ankle crosses over that left knee. We're going to breathe the leg closer to the chest. And just feel the stretch and pull in that right gluteus maximus. This here is a reverse pigeon. Feeling that pull as we breathe the legs closer to the chest. Hugging it in. 4 breaths. 2 breaths. Breathe in. Exhale out. Reverse pigeon opposite side. Uncrossing that leg. Now we're going to cross this left foot ankle over that right knee, thigh. And we're going to breathe that leg into the chest. Feeling the body, the legs come into the chest. You'll feel that left gluteus maximus pull and stretch here. This is a counter pose to the bridge pose we just did. Holding this in, 4 breaths. 3 breaths. 2. 1. Exhaling out. Straightening our legs. Legs are parallel side by side. Feet are pointing upwards towards the heavens. Legs are parallel side by side. We're going to breathe our arms up above our heads, interlacing our fingers together. Yes. And we're going to slightly allow our pelvic bone, our tummy to come off the earth. Maybe using your back legs to lift your chest off the earth. Feeling this full body stretch. Our body is in a lowercase L. This is a full body stretch. We are stretching here. That pelvic bone, tummy comes upwards. Our chest slightly lifts up. And you're going to feel that stretch here. Point your nose toes downward. 2 more breaths. Let's exhale out. Let's hug those knees into the chest. Rolling onto our side, coming into a fetal pose. Fetal pose just for a second. Fetal pose. Gazing the eyes down. This is a moment of relaxation here. 3 breaths. We're going to come on out of that fetal pose using that top hand to push our bodies up. Let's come onto our hands and our knees. Tabletop pose. Knees are hip distance apart. Palms are flat on the earth. We're going to drop that tummy down, coming into that cow. Dropping that tummy down. Chin is slightly up. You may feel this in that lumbar back, your lower spine. As we flow into that cat pose, clavicle, chin comes to clavicle, spinal cord flows up towards the heavens. As we do a couple of cat cows to our natural breath. 2 more breaths. As we find our pause at center, as we flow into our child's pose or puppy pose. Child's pose, buttocks comes closer to the heels of our feet. We are wide-legged. Torso relaxes between the thighs. Child's pose. Or puppy pose, legs are closer. Buttocks is high in the air. Heart chakra comes downward towards the earth. And our forehead, which is our third eye chakra, or our cheeks or our chin connects to the yoga mat. Puppy pose or child's pose looks very similar. It is a relaxing pose. Maybe we can gaze our eyes downward or close our eyes in our child's or puppy. Allowing the shoulder blades to melt forward, feeling that heart chakra connect to the earth. Breathe in. Exhale. Feeling the body melt forward. For today is Earth Day, and our yoga flow is a grounding yoga flow, meaning we are staying close to the earth this entire session. Allowing the mind and body to ground, to plant new life, new beginnings. As we relax here in our pose, 7 breaths, silent meditation. Five more breaths. 3 more breaths. We're going to place our palms flat on the earth. We're in an extended child's pose or puppy pose. Palms are flat on the earth, extended in front of us. And we're going to spinal wave our bodies out of our child's pose or puppy pose, using our palms to wave our body forward, then waving our buttocks towards the heels, spinal waving it. This is working that entire spinal cord. 3 breaths. Going as fast or as slow as you choose. 2 more breaths. As we find our pause at center, coming into a tabletop pose, dropping the body down to cow. Extend to cat. Coming back to table, we're going to breathe that right arm up in the air, fingertips flows towards the heavens. Let's gaze up at those right fingertips. Taking a nice breath. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm threads through the left heart chakra, comes downward towards the earth. That right ear comes closer to the yoga mat. Optioning to wrap this left arm around the back, the lower back, if that feels good. Or we can extend that left arm in front of us, palm flat on the earth. 4 breaths here. 2 breaths. Slowly exhaling out, coming back into that table, dropping the body down to cow. Exhale, cat. Coming back to our table, as we extend this left arm up in the air, fingertips flows towards the heavens. We're going to gaze up at those left fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm threads through the right heart chakra, comes downward towards the earth. We are relaxing on our left ear. Optioning to wrap that right hand behind our lower back or extending that right arm in front of us, palm flat on the earth. And our thread and needle. Taking a nice breath. Exhale. Feeling the heart chakra, the shoulder blades melt forward with our eyes gaze downward or closed. 4 breaths. 2 more breaths. Slowly exhaling out, coming back to that table, dropping down to cow. Exhale to cat. Let's push our body up to down dog. Gazing at the feet, feeling that nice stretch. This down dog is also working our shoulders, our backs. Walking our dog by pedaling our feet left and right. Tummies are nice and tight. We're going to find pause. Shifting our weight forward, coming up to that high plank. Tummies are tight. Or low plank. And a low plank, we're on our forearms. Or high plank. 4 breaths. 3 breaths. 2 breaths. Exhaling back down dog, gazing at the feet. Walking our dog, pedaling our feet left and right. We're going to find that pause. Coming into a complete forward fold, walking our feet towards our hands. Complete forward fold or half forward fold, whatever feels best for you and your body. Dropping the head downward, feeling that full body stretch. It's also lengthening here. 5 breaths. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Exhale. As we yogi walk our feet apart, coming nice and wide-legged here, bringing our feet to the edges of our yoga mat. We're going to twist our feet outward towards the edges laterally. We got to work our legs real quick. Going to drop down to that goddess stance, bending the knees. Toes are pointing outward towards the edges of the yoga mat. Goddess stance, God stance. We can be in the cactus arms, or we can extend our arms up in our extended goddess God stance. We can pulse the body up and down or rock the body from side to side. Whatever you choose. 7 breaths. 5 breaths. 3 breaths. 2 breaths. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold or half forward fold. Dropping the head down. Optioning to rock and sway that body from side to side. Two more breaths. Yogi walking our feet together, coming into a yogi squat. Coming on down, back to the earth. Yogi squat. Palms are on the earth. We're going to extend that right arm up in the air. Fingertips flows towards the heavens, gazing at the right fingertips. Eyes are slightly gazed down to close. 2 more breaths. Exhaling, palms down towards the earth. Extending and twisting, left fingertips flows up towards the heavens, gazing at those left fingers. Feeling that spinal twist. Eyes are gazed down. 2 more breaths. Exhaling forward, palms at heart center, back in that yogi squat. Taking a nice deep breath. Exhale. Gaze forward with the eyes slightly gazed down. As we use this time to thank ourselves for allowing ourselves to practice self-care and practice teaching yoga on this Earth Day. For it truly, truly was a blessing practicing with you guys here today. The light in me sees, appreciates, and respects the light in you all. Namaste.